Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. This is Brave Diamonds Handmade, and I am Natalie, the maker and creator behind the brand. This channel is mainly about crocheting plushies, but some other stuff sneaks in once in a while. But right now, it really is about crocheting the plushies because I've got a market coming up. In fact, I've got 7 markets coming up, almost back to back, some twice a week. So I have been prepping, and I already had some, but as you can see, these bags are full. There's 2 bags up top there that are full. This bag I'm working on filling up, and the Mickey Mouse bag is also going to be full. I've decided to switch out some of the way I'm storing some. That's going to have all my $5 items. I've also got a claw machine, and I'm trying to fill that up somewhat. I don't want it to be too full. And yeah, so this video is going to be kind of a vlog about this prepping for this first market of the season, of the spring season. So I just thought I'd jump on here and do a little quick intro, and I just want to film little bits and pieces throughout the week and then have the market and the recap. So I don't know if that's all going to be in the one video or if I'm going to separate it into a prep and then a market and recap video, but let's just get started. So I don't know if I can show you guys some of the things that I have finished. I haven't finished very much since I filmed last. I just today's Sunday, what day is it? The 15th. Sorry, March 15th. And I have uploaded a video this morning. It went up this morning. So since then, that I think I finished filming that on Friday. I haven't finished that many things, but I did do a couple things. Like, for example, I've got this Pikachu done, and this little, I thought I tacked it down, but obviously not. I don't know, I kind of think it looks kind of cute with the one ear kind of going off to the side, but anyways, this is from Beckmade Studios. I'm gonna make a few more of her Pokemon. That was like an electric mouse, not a Pikachu, right? And then I also did this. What's that on your face? This is cute. You know who this is? This little night dragon. This is a green frog crochet pattern in her hatching dragons and hatching animals. So I got all her little hatching animal series, and I'm gonna make a few more. I don't know if I'm gonna make the eggs though, but it kind of is the whole point, right? And on him, I got to use these tiny little, I have these 12mm sinker eyes, and those were fun. Those were cute. So I'll show them to you one more time. So I was able to get those in there. I thought I would like it better, but I think it'd be fine to just use the safety eyes, regular black safety eyes, and then embroider green around it. But I have those, so I may as well use them when I get a plushie small enough. But let me see what else here I want to show you before we get started. I did just finish making a Godzilla for my son. It was a Kaiju, the Shin Godzilla version, and that was a lot of fun. Let me see. And by a lot of fun, I mean it came out really cool looking. It was hard on the hands though, because he wanted the red and black version, and that meant I had to double strand. And I don't mind double stranding usually, but when it comes to this tight of a tension, it was a workout. But it came out really cool, and I'll put a picture over here of the pattern and a picture of the finished product so you guys can see how it turned out. So, alright. Well, right now, what I'm working on is, I don't really have, besides the strawberry giraffe, I don't have any regular giraffes, so I'm thinking I'm going to make this, where's the pattern here? This one from, it's Todd and James. It was Madeline Mako. It's the Itty Belly Giraffe, and I'll pop a picture of it here. I have the little parts in a bag. You know how I do it, guys. I get the little parts and I do it in a bag, and I'm using some Sweet Snuggles Light and Parfait Plush. Sweet Snuggles Light and Daffodil, and this is Parfait Plush, and I think this is Teddy Bear. Yeah, Teddy Bear. So that's what I'm using, and then I think I may want to make another big one, the Crochet Grove version, because I've had that pattern for a while, and it just looks so amazing. I think I want to make that one. So anyways, so that's what I'm working on. Although if I make that big dragon, I also need to make, not dragon, giraffe, I also need to make some splinters. So I don't have that many splinters. I have to look at my inventory and see what I have left for splinters, because I think I might only have one or two. And those usually sell pretty well for me. And at 40 bucks a pop, I sure don't mind. I sure don't mind them selling well for me, right? So I want to at least make 2 of those this week. But other than that, so the big giraffe and the 2 splinters, I don't think I'm going to be making much else very big. I think I'm going to focus on smaller things, $20 and under. And yeah, so the first market we're going to be going to is going to be on the 21st, which is this weekend coming up. And that is going to be in Louisville, Georgia, at the Molly's Food and Fuel. It's kind of like one of those big gas station chains that is like, it's kind of like, it's not like Buc-ee's, but it's similar in that it's a big food-centered, traveler-centered gas station. And it's a nice stopping point for regular drivers, not truck. It's not a truck stop. It's really centered more for drivers. Truckers are drivers, but you know what I mean. Like regular cars, regular vehicles, okay? Regular traveling folk like us. So, yeah. Anyways, they opened in Louisville last year, and this is their first annual spring market. And so it was great. The table fee was only $20, and I haven't even paid that yet. They told me just pay it when I get there. So, okay, sure, that's what we'll do. So we're gonna do our first event there, and stick around. I'm prepping. I'm pretty sure that I have enough right now. But like I said in the previous videos, I want to have a lot on hand so that I'm not having to replenish very much, that I can keep up with the replenishing, because I'm only going to have a week, and in some cases only like 2 or 3 days to replenish anything. So I'd rather have to replenish some small things than some big things, and so that's why. And then I don't want to have to replenish that many small things. Plus, I still want to make what I want to make, and there's so many great patterns coming out. It's so many. I want to keep making, and every pattern I get, I don't know if you guys are like this. It seems like every pattern I get, I make it, and then I want to make it again. And I don't usually, because I have other patterns to make. I have so many things going on, but. So I make like the hanging bass from Stacy Makes. I tested that pattern out, and I love it, and I think it'll do so good. I want to make several more for car hangers and some for just keychains. I think that would do really good, especially in this area. We've got a lot of outdoorsy kind of folks here, men and women, and so I think it would be a really big hit. And the baseball turtle, I want to make several of those. I really think it would do good, especially I have a middle school market coming up as one of my markets, and so I think it would do good there. Anyway, I'm babbling, rambling, all that. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. I need to finish this giraffe, and then we'll start the next giraffe, the Crochet Grove version. Okay, well, it is the end of the day here and everybody is in bed, so that's a good thing. And I did finish my little giraffe there. My camera cut off while I was filming it, but I finished it. He's so cute. Look at that. This is formerly Madeline Mako. Now she's known as Todd James. And the spots I just embroidered, so it was really easy, quick and easy to do. Yeah, I think it turned out really cute. I'm probably gonna ask about $20 for this guy because he's pretty small, but you know, he wasn't that difficult. I think $20 is good. Might have taken just barely over an hour, and probably because I hadn't made it before. But anyway, then I wanted to start the Crochet Grove giraffe pattern as well, but I looked at my yarn, and this is what I have in the daffodil color, and I was worried that it might not be enough. So then I was thinking maybe I'll make it in Baby Bear, which is a thinner yarn. It's more like this is Sweet Snuggles Light, by the way, but the Baby Bear is thinner, like more like Parfait Chunky thickness, so it would come out a bit smaller, which is fine. And I do have, I'm sure I have enough of that yarn. But then I found some more yarn hiding up there in my mess, and so now I think I should have enough. But can you tell that it's slightly different? Now it's nighttime and the lighting here is not that good, but they're very close. When I look at them, like in this light, I can't see a difference. But if I hold them up other ways, I feel like I can see a little bit of a difference. Anyway, but I don't think it's enough to matter. So we're gonna go with it, and I'm gonna use that, and then the teddy bear for the accent. I have plenty of that. And yeah, and then I guess I gotta order some more of that color. Although I don't know if I'm gonna go with Parfait Plush next time, or if I'm gonna stick with the Sweet Snuggles Light, because the thing about Sweet Snuggles Light is it's easier to get because I can just go to Michael's. Not that Michael's is that easy to get to. It is still about 45-minute drive for me, but at least I can go pick it up. Can you hear my dog? I'm sorry. He has been out and I don't know what his problem is right now. He's fussing about something. I'll go check on him. But anyways, yeah, so I think he hears me talking, and he is. Oh, anyways, guys. But since I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and I was trying to think about what I was going to do with the giraffe pattern, I went ahead and made these two little mallards. This is from, again, Madeline Mako, Todd and James now. This is her Chubby Birds. She has like 11-in-1 pattern, and it's almost always on sale, so go check it out. It's a very good price. I think it's like $1, maybe $1.50, something like that. But anyways, of course, every time I make them, one comes out a little bit shorter and fatter, one comes out a little bit taller. And they always seem just a bit crooked, but they're cute as can be. And this is using all Baby Bear, and the tadpole, and the cream, and the teddy bear colors, and even the orange is like a sunflowery color. I can't remember the name of that color. But anyways, super cute. I want to make one more of these for the market, and then she has several other bird options, but I think I'm just going to do the chicken and maybe the yellow chicks. And leave it at that. I think I want to have 3 of each of those. And these are pretty quick to make, so very simple, very effective. I had made them before in the Bernat and the, I can never say this right, Premier Basics Chenille. And they came out quite a bit bigger, but I kind of like this size, so. And I'm probably gonna ask for maybe like $12 for this. I think that's good. I feel like they're always off. Like this mouth looks like it's off to the side, doesn't it? But oh well. Somebody's gonna love it. So, all right, that's probably my last check-in for tonight, and I'll come back on when I have something else to show you. Okay, well, welcome back. It's Monday, and so I started the Crochet Grove giraffe last night, and here she is so far. I've got the legs done, and some of the spots going, and the body started, and I'm getting ready to begin the decreases for the body and then the neck. So I'll be working on that today, and then I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish this, but also I looked last night to see how many splooters I had to decide how many I needed to do this week. Guys, I have 5 splooters. I really don't need any splooters, but I do still want to do at least the horse. So I may just do the horse and the bunny, because yeah, I've been meaning to do those. So I may just do those just because, but reality, I really don't need any. I still have several, which I forgot about. Like I have the dragon, I have the dino. I can't remember all of them that I have, but I know I have at least those 2 with a couple other ones. So, 3 other ones. But anyway, so that's good because that kind of means that I'm not missing any. Not that I'm not missing any, but I don't need any right now. I'm not short on any splooters, so I don't have to make any. If I make any, it's just because I have time and I want to, and I can focus on some other things. But I do love making the splooter, so it is fun. But I do want to finish one more of these little mallards and make a few little chickens and stuff, and maybe some more small $5 items. I think I'm only like 13 away from my 50. My goal of having 50 of the small $5 items, and I think I wanted to have at least maybe 5 to 10 more of the little claw machine items. But that one I actually ordered some small little plushies to put in there too, just to kind of compensate a little bit for if I don't make enough in time, and there'll still be something there that kids can win and enjoy, and I don't necessarily have to make all of the plushies in there. So anyways, also I've gone back and forth with the claw machine. I've been wanting to do, I mentioned in the last video that I was thinking I was going to do $1 for 1 play, $3 for 3 plays, and $5 for unlimited play to you win kind of thing. But it just seems like a lot to kind of keep track of and it could be very confusing. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do $5 play till you win, and it's really just more for the fun of it. So let me know if you guys think that that's a good strategy, or if you would do something different. I've seen a few other claw machine, just a couple other videos of crochet vendors with claw machines, and one of them didn't say how she prices it, and the other one said that she does 5 play till you win kind of thing. And I think that's I like things simple, and I think customers would like it to be simple, and so I think that's the best way to go. Anyways, yeah, so I will get back to work on the giraffe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
So, I finished, I'd say, half of the head. I finished the whole body. I had a hard time figuring out, after all that, which was the front, but I think I've got it now. Because I was like, wait a minute. This is where I was, and I thought the starting point was the front, maybe? Then I'm like, oh, it's too lopsided. Anyway, so I kept turning it around. I don't know if you saw me in the clip there, but I figured that out, and I just marked with the stitch marker so I could not have to think about that later. And now I've got the head mostly done. Okay, so here is the head, and I love how it has this little spot. This is where the eye is going to go, and I can't decide if I'm going to do a black safety eye, just a regular black safety eye, or if I'm going to do sinker eyes. I think for the size it's turning out, and I want to ask more money for it. And when I want to ask more money, I always think, look at my makeup, you guys. Anyway, I always think, the pretty sinker eyes kind of put it over the top value-wise and helped to, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but just, and it helps it look more expensive, I guess. Although sometimes I usually think the sinker eyes are cuter. Sometimes I think the black, on certain patterns, certain faces, I think the black regular safety eyes are the better option sometimes. But anyways, I'll play around with it and see what I like, and you'll see here at the end. But it's really rainy outside and gloomy, and just it's been raining all day. It's supposed to stop around 4 or so today. It's been going all day. My poor dogs have been outside, and every time they just get soaked, and I put them in the crates just to kind of dry off. I got them hanging out there because they're soaking wet. I don't want the whole house to smell like wet dog. Anyway, and I'm constantly cleaning up the floor behind them when they come in from outside. I try and send them outside when it's not raining too much, or at all, and in a break or so, but sometimes it just doesn't work out that way, or I'll send them outside, and next thing you know, just like that, the rain comes back. It's just one of those days. But anyways, so yeah, I think I am going to take a little break now, and I will probably come back on here later tonight and update you on my progress, and I may save the rest of this to work on tomorrow. Since I have all this yellow yarn out, I also want to go ahead and make my mini macarons. I need some yellow and some blue. I want to make 2 yellow, 2 blue, and I have 6 so far, and so that would make me have 10 altogether, which was one of my goals, so that would be good. And it won't take me that long to make those. Probably to make all 4 of them, probably an hour, hour and a half. Hopefully less, but we'll see. But yeah, okay, so that's it for now, and I will come back on later tonight and show you what I've got done for the day. Alright, bye. Okay, well, it is the end of the day now. It is Monday evening, and the kids are all in bed, and I am finished with the giraffe, and I did a couple other things too, and I'll show you that here. But first, let's get to the giraffe, because we've been waiting on that. I've been working on that most of the day, but anyways, here she is. Look at how precious she is. Isn't she precious? You're so precious. It's so cute, you guys. I just love it. I love it. Look at that tail. Look at that. So cute. Oh, adorable. So she's all done, and I'm gonna be asking about $50, maybe $55 for it. It did take me quite a while. So, and it's a pretty good size. I think it's well worth it. I wouldn't say there was a whole lot of sewing, but all the legs you worked and crocheted in. But the tail you sewed on, the head you sewed onto the body, the ears and the ossicones you sewed onto the head. So the muzzle was worked in, so that's good. I like it when that's worked in like that. And as you can see, I did go with the regular black safety eyes. I tried to see how it would look, and I even tried to like squeeze the face to see if it would look cute with the Synchro eyes, which I normally prefer the Synchro eyes, but once in a while you get a stuffed animal that I think it's just the black eyes look a little better or more suited for it. But anyway, this is one of those, and maybe I think that just because that's what was done in the original pattern, and I just really think it was so cute. But I've seen it, a few other crocheters do it for their markets, and they usually use the black eyes. I just like it. Oh, alright, well there she is. She's all done. And during my break from the giraffe, I was still working. And so I did manage to get one other mallard done. So now I have 3 little mallards, and this is from Todd and James on Etsy. Formerly Madeline Mako, but now she's Todd and James. And there's an 11-in-1 bird, chubby birds pattern, and so this is part of that, and it's always a good price. But anyways, so I've got 3 little mallards now, and the pattern, it does have 3 little, you know, feather things coming out of the head, and I did that last time and I thought it was really cute, but I don't know, I just kind of don't think it's necessary this time around. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And then I did do 1 chicken, and I just have to add the red comb, and I started another chicken. And since I have this yellow out, by the way, this is what I have left from the first skein. I never did end up needing to get into this one, so that's good. And this is how much I have left of, pretty good amount still, of the teddy bear. So, but since I have this yellow out and everything, I think I'm just gonna make 2 more macarons, however you say it. And those little ones, the free pattern on Instagram. And I think I'm just gonna make some more of those, and just 2 more. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that tonight. We'll see. We'll see what I get up to for the rest of the night. I'm pretty tired, but I still could probably get at least this chicken done, and then do the combs, and we'll see what else. Maybe. But that's it for tonight, and I will check back in tomorrow or when I have some more progress to show you guys. Alright, bye for now. Okay, well, welcome back. It is now Tuesday afternoon, and the kids had school today at the regularly scheduled time. So it did get a little cold, but it didn't freeze. Everything was fine. I think as much as it rained yesterday, it had stopped by 4 o'clock, and I think it had mostly dried out enough to where we didn't have any icy problems this morning. So that's good, and I hope that that's the last of it for this winter time, but we'll see. So last night I did finish the other chicken, and I put the combs on it, and as you can see, every time they come out a slightly different size, but they're basically the same. So anyway, so I now have 2 of the chickens and 3 of the mallards, and I don't know if I'm gonna make any more. I might make 1 more chicken. There's also a chick pattern, and there's a bald eagle pattern, which I really like. There's also cardinal, raven, I know I'm forgetting some of them, a flamingo, a penguin, an owl, and a budgie. And did I say cardinal? I think I said cardinal. Yeah. I wanted to say that there was a blue jay, but I'm thinking I'm not sure that there is. There's a cockatiel. That's what I'm forgetting. A cockatiel. But I actually already have those made up. They're slightly bigger because I used like a blanket yarn for them, and but they're in my inventory, so I'm not gonna make those. But anyway, so I might make the bald eagle 1 or 2. I might make another chicken. I might not. This might be honestly good enough. This weekend I have the market at Molly's Food and Fuel, but the weekend following I have a market at a chicken swap, and I really want to make sure that I have a lot of chicken kind of stuff for that. And then after that, I think I have an Easter egg thing. I have 2 Easter events back to back, so I need to make sure I have lots of chicks and eggs and that kind of stuff for those events, and bunnies, you know, the Eastery stuff. So But I have to get to work on all that. Anyway, let me show you what I did finish last night. I showed you, besides that, I showed you the chickens. And I also did do, since I had the yellow yarn out, 2 of the yellow macaron buddies. I think I'm going to glue this little smile down a little bit. I kind of like it better when it's a curvy smile than the pointy smile, but I've got plenty of things with the pointy smile. But anyways, this, I think I just need to make 2 more and I'll have 10 of these mini macaron buddies. And last time I took these to market, I only took 3. And somebody bought all of them all at once. So I'm making some more this time. I think hopefully that will hold me over for a little while. But anyways, I found up there, I had set some, on top of my cabinet there, I had set some leggy frogs that I did not include in my inventory when I was adding them up. So I've got 2, and then I finished off 2 more bodies. So now I've got 4 leggy frogs. And I know these sell well for me, and they're so quick and easy to make, and they're just so cute that I'm just like, I'm gonna keep making them. You know, they do good. But I think after this I'll probably have maybe 10 of these, so that should be good for right now. We'll see how that goes. And I finished off 2 stingrays, these dark blue stingrays. I really like this color. This is using the Adorable in a navy color from Hobby Lobby, and it's kind of similar to Parfait Chunky. I would say it's not quite as nice to work with as Parfait Chunky, but it's fine, you know. And considering the price is pretty good and it's easily accessible. And these are all using Parfait Chunky. Except this is actually Adorable also. So let me fix that. This is the pistachio color, and these 2 are the sour apple, I think. Okay. Anyway, so I'm working on finishing up some of these bodies, and I'm gonna make some chicks and see how that goes, and I'll come back and check in with you guys later. All right. Okay. Well, it is the end of another day. It is Tuesday evening here, and it's like 10:30 at night, and I'm getting pretty tired. So I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. I didn't do a whole lot today, but what I did do was just stuff some of those, you know, I had that bag of bodies over there, and I showed you guys a few times. So I stuffed those stingrays. I resolved the issue with the sizing. I did the leggy frogs. I did a couple of chick bodies like this. These are, oops, look at this tiny little, this doesn't have a face or a beak or eyes yet, okay, but I'm going to do that too tonight. And I'm going to show you here. I meant to show you on an earlier clip, but I guess I didn't press record. But anyway, so these are probably going to go in my claw machine. I got these little plastic eggs from Amazon, and I thought they were much bigger, but they're not. But I made this. This is the Mabel mini chick from Oak and Marlowe, and like I said, do I have one with the face? Okay, yeah, here's one with the face. Look how cute. So yeah, I'm gonna make maybe a couple other different colors, but it fits perfectly in here. Just like that. Can you see that? Just like that. It fits in there. And, oh, I had it upside down. Let's do it the other way around. Let's do it right. Okay. So it fits in there just fine. So I'm going to put these in my claw machine. I'm going to put some with chicks and some with candy. And these are all about $5. Now the candy is probably not $5 worth, but between the candy and the egg and the playing, you know, and I'll have some consolation prizes. I thought maybe I would do one egg, and they're all in the claw machine. They're all going to be white, like this plain white color, so you can't tell, but I'm going to do one with a ticket in there, and that ticket is going to be good for one plushie to redeem for one plushie that's $20 or less. So I came up with that idea. I like that idea. I've been working it out. I'm going to come up with a little, you know, sign branding, something very basic that I can just put up next to the claw machine, and the kids can have fun with that, and there will be an element of, you know, a bigger prize, like a little bit of a jackpot that they can win. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on the signage and all that tomorrow, and I'm just going to wrap up my list. So I want to go over the list a little bit with you guys, just to tell you guys kind of where my head's at, what I wanted to have. Before I get into that, I want to see if there's anything else I wanted to show you guys. I think I showed you everything, but except this Pikachu, I added a little smile to his face, and that's so cute. I think it turned out good. I just kind of did like 2 lines meeting in the middle, and then I pulled them down and glued them down like that so that he could have the kind of little Pikachu smile, and I really like that. So I'm pricing this guy at $15. I think tomorrow I'd like to make maybe 2 more Pokemon characters. I'm not sure, but I figure as long as I've got Pikachu, that's the main one. That's one I know. So, but this is not critical to have these at this thing. I'm pretty sure they'll sell. I hope this sells, but this is not critical, and they're pretty quick to make. At this point, I think I've got more than enough inventory to last me for maybe 2 markets, maybe more, you know, unless it goes crazy and I sell everything, which would be great. But I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. So yeah, what was I talking about? So done with that. I'm just finishing up pricing everything that I have done so far, and I did start one splooter. It is going to be Beans the bunny, and I'm using the Parfait flesh for it. I just got the legs done. I'm using the shell color and the white color. I don't know why I went with this color, but I was gonna do oh, these are the ears. You guys know what bunny ears look like. But I was gonna do the demi pearl in what is the other color? It's like a fawn kind of color. I think. Oops, sorry. I think it's called apricot. But anyways. But I said, you know what? I kind of like this color, and I think it looks a little funny now, but I'm gonna trust the process. I think it'll look good when it's all said and done. Kind of a peachy color. Rabbit, and there are rabbits that are kind of that color. So, yeah. I don't know if y'all know this, but some of y'all, I know I've mentioned it before, but I do have rabbits. I do keep rabbits. Here we have a little mini homestead, and I do have some. I enjoy rabbits very much. I love them. So I got rabbits and chickens and dogs right now. But we hope to get some more animals later on, but right now there are enough lives depending on us, and hence why I have to keep making stuff to sell, so we can make sure everybody can stay fed, right? Right. I mean, it's not that bad around here, but we'd like to keep up the good work here. Anyways, that was a bit of a tangent, wasn't it? But there are rabbits that are that color. There's some called Palomino. There's a whole breed called Palomino. There's Creme d'Argent, which is kind of that color, and then there's some other breeds that have various colors, and that can be one of them. It's usually called fawn. But anyway, did y'all know you were going to learn about rabbits today? If you didn't already know that, well, there you go. The more you know. So anyway, I'm tired, you guys. I'm just babbling on, and I'm not making any sense right now, and I'm sorry if this video is weird and also boring. But I am going to work on Beans the bunny some more. I'm going to finish tagging and bagging this last guy here. And tomorrow I'll be working on my signage and getting on that. Oh, I did want to go over the list with you guys. Oh my gosh. You almost got out of that. But here we go. Alright, so what I have right now, this is just what I wrote a list down of what I wanted to make. This does not include a lot of the stuff that I have already made. Because a lot of stuff is like kind of one-off things, or I might have 2 or 3 of them. But anyway, so these are just things that I had jotted down. I wanted to have ideally 100 $5 items, but hindsight, that's a little bit I mean, that's okay. That's a good number to have, but it's not necessary to have that much. But I am working towards it. My minimum that I'd like to have is 50, and currently I have 39, so I'll have 11 more to make, and I think I can do that in the next few days. It should be not that big of a deal. Let's see. Nibbles the Country Mouse. That is the Cookie Mouse. I wanted to have 5 of those. Currently I have 2, and one of them is already sold. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to make more of those. Although I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to having 5 by this Friday, but I know I have at least one where the body is started, and so I might make another one. I might have 3, but if I have at least 2, I think it'll be good. So yeah, which I only have 1 right now. It says I have 2 completed, but that's really just 1 because one of those is sold. It's just set off to the side to get picked up. Then let's see, moving on, Leggy Froggies. I want to have 10, minimum 20 ideally, and I have 8, so I only have 2 to make it to my minimum goal. And the reason I want to have 20 was because I wanted to make a whole bunch and then not have to make any more. You know, I would think that 20 would be enough to get me through, and if I sold, you know, I sold some and then I can easily replenish, but I shouldn't have to replace 20. I might have to replace, you know, 4 or 5 to have a par level. And so these are all items that I want to have kind of a minimum amount of. While the other stuff I can have 2 or 3 or 4 of them, or just 1 of them, and that's kind of stuff that I just feel like making here and there, or I'm just trying out, and so I don't want to put it on a master list of anything. But the Leggy Froggies definitely would be on there because they are good sellers for me. Another one is spiders. Now I haven't sold spiders before, but I really think that these will do well, and from what I see of other sellers, they do well. And if it doesn't, then I'll take it off my list, but I think it will do well. It's the Handmade by Nickel. It's the jumping spider pattern. It's a really good pattern, you guys. I highly recommend it, and it's very affordably priced. But anyways, I wanted to have 5 minimum, 10 ideally, and I have 3. So I need to make another 2. Let's see here. Stingrays. I'm good on stingrays. Those sell really good for me. And I just finished some today, putting some together. So I wanted to have minimum of 5, ideally 10, and I have 7 on hand. So I'm good with what I have, and I may or may not. I probably won't make any more. I'd probably rather spend my time making other stuff, but I like making stingrays too, even though they're 2 parts and they're kind of a lot. The pattern is not hard, it doesn't take long, but it is just a little bit tedious, you know. If you've made it, it's the Teresa's Crochet Shop pattern, but I like it. I like the way it looks, and it's been received really well. People really, they know exactly what it is and they like it. So, and I sell those for $10, and I think it's well worth it. Okay, the next one is the mini macaron buddies. I showed you that earlier today. The 2 yellow ones I finished. That's another one that I'm good with. I had a minimum of 5 that I wanted to have, and it really should be an even number, but anyways, 5, and my ideal was 10, and I have 8 on hand. So I think I will meet that goal, the ideal goal, and because I want to make 2 in pink, so I think I'll make it. Yay! So I don't have to make any more. If I don't make any more, I've got enough. But I think I will still make the last 2 because, again, those are pretty quick. That's a free pattern on Instagram, and it is in my master list down there. All of these patterns, either the Etsy shop or the free pattern, or if it's a free pattern on Instagram, the link is on the list, the Canva doc that's in the description. I have a Canva doc and a Google doc, whichever one you like better. They're both there, and they're the same. Okay, the next one, I'm almost done here, guys. The next one is the Possum by QB Crochet. That one has been a good seller for me so far. So I wanted to have 5 on hand, minimum 10, ideally, and right now I have 4. So I'm 1 away from having my ideal list. I probably will go ahead and finish that because, again, that's a quick pattern, really easy to make. And that is actually not Now QB Crochet does have a possum pattern, but this is actually her rat pattern that I modified to be a possum. And I do have some rats also done, but those are not on my master list because I haven't sold any of those yet, and I've got like 3 or 4 of those. So I won't make any more of those until they start selling for me, the rats. And they might start picking up now. I've only taken them to like 1, maybe 2 markets, so we'll see. Then the next one is the itty Demogorgons. That's the only, I don't make the bigger size, I only make the itty bitty ones. And I wanted to have 5, ideally 10, no, 5 minimum, 10 ideally. I have 2 right now. And honestly, I might just leave it at that. I may make another one, I might not, I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. I do enjoy making it. The head is a bit tedious, but the body part flies by it so quick. So, and the head is not hard, it's just tedious. So it's just, I guess I gotta be in the mood to make those. It's one of those things, you gotta be in the mood. It's nothing wrong with the pattern, it's just a mood specific kind of thing. Alright, so then I put here regular turtles, and that is the non-fruit, non-specialty. Like I did a baseball turtle the other day, that would not count towards this because that's kind of a specialty turtle. This is just a regular turtle, like Myrtle the turtle. I sell for between $15 and $20 depending on the size. And I wanted to have 10 ideally. No, I keep getting this part messed up. 10 minimum and 20 ideally, and I have 7, so I only need to make 3 more to make my minimum goal, and I think I will do that. Again, I'll try and get these done. I do have some little small turtles that I have added to my $5 bin, but I'm not counting those as the regular turtles. And the last category I have here is the axolotls, and I used the Crochet by Jenna pattern. And that is a free video tutorial here. I think she also does have a PDF for sale in her Etsy shop. So I have 4 on hand. Minimum, I wanted to have 5 and 10 ideally. So I will probably make maybe 2 or 3 of those. They're very quick and easy to make. Once you get going with them, you just want to put all these different color combinations together, and it's fun. I think they're fun to make. So I enjoy making those, and I will make them, and those sell good for me. I had been selling them for $8, which is way too low. These are going to be $10 to $12. I think right now I've got them for 10, but I can't remember. Let me see here. What does it say here? Axolotls. I have them for 10. Well, it's funny because the ones on the swing I have for $12. So I'm going to change these to $12 minimum. Yep, so that's it, guys. That is it for today, and I will check back in with you guys tomorrow and let you know what I got done. All right, we're going to keep prepping until we have our big day. Yeah. Okay, it is Thursday, like in the early afternoon, and I did not film anything yesterday, so sorry about that, guys. But I'm back today, and I'll show you what I did get done, which wasn't a whole lot. I think I've been overdoing it a little bit, and I was really tired. Yeah, I got some hot dogs. My son is homesick today, but one of those things where he was sick in the morning, but now he's feeling better, so yeah. Anyway. So I did get done 2 of these little bunnies. These are from April at the Cozy Buckeye. I saw in her video she did, this is her Marshy bunny loaf pattern, market bunny pattern. And they were so cute. She did them in like a smaller yarn, like a Parfait Chunky. So I did it in the baby bear. And it turned out so cute. And then this, I bought some yarn from Temu, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. And this is some variegated yarn. And I didn't know what the thickness it would be, but it's very, very similar to baby bear, and the thickness is about the same. So I did it. I got 6 skeins, 2 of this color, and 2 and 2 of another couple of colors. Anyway, so there's that, and I did do Beans the bunny. Look how cute he is, so cute. So that's really all I got done yesterday. So not a whole lot to report. I'm trying to think if there was anything else, but I mean, I did pricing. I finished off the frogs. I updated my list a little bit. So yeah, that's about it though. So I will get back to work. I have finished today. I finished this Nibbles the Mouse, and I'm going to make some axolotls and some leggy frogs and maybe a demogorgon. We'll see what I get up to today. But I know I've already made like two. What did I do with that? Anyways, there's two little chicks out of the same purple yarn, and it's gonna go on my eggs. So I don't know if I talked to you guys about this, but so this is, I came up with an idea that I think will be really fun for the claw machine. What I'm gonna do is I have all these white eggs that I showed you guys earlier, and I'm gonna put the little tiny chicks in there I showed you, and some are gonna have the chicks, some are gonna have candy, and one of them is gonna have a little ticket, and I think I'm gonna use my glitter paper to make a little ticket out of it, and it's gonna be good for a plushie, $20 or less, up to $20, so they can redeem it. So I went and made this little sign. I just glued it onto some paper, some decorative paper, and it's, I don't know if you guys can read that, if it's backwards, but anyway, so it's $5, play till you win, and so everybody will win something. There will be plushies that are, excuse me, okay, there will be some plushies that are out in the open that they can see if they want to get those, some little toys. I have some little squishy balls too I might put in there, like this. I have bought these to put in some plushies, but I think I'll just throw them in there as a prize. They can play and they can win one of those. And then what's the other thing? So, and I'm gonna have some of the Easter eggs. Some of them will have chicks inside, some of them will have candy, and one of them will have the golden ticket. And they're all gonna be plain white eggs, so they won't know what's in there. And hopefully the ticket won't stand out too much as far as like the color. I'll have to make one that, you know, it's kind of hard to, you can't see it. But anyway, I thought that could be fun and a little bit more of a incentive to play. But I have to charge my machine, my little claw machine, and I have to make sure that everything is easy to do. So I have my kids test out the plushies to make sure that they can pick them up and put them down, that it'll go down the slot, and they are all too happy to oblige. So I'll make sure that the eggs are okay, or easy to pick up and easy to put down the slot too. And then after that, I'll just make a few more little odds and ends and we'll be ready. I'm probably gonna spend tomorrow just wrapping up, finishing up whatever I need to do, and then, you know, making sure everything is charged, everything is loaded, everything's sorted and packed and ready to go. So yeah, that is it for now. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday, but like I said, I was tired and there really wasn't much to show. So, but we're gonna keep going today, and I will check back in with you guys in a little while. Good morning. It's market day and we are heading out now. Say hi, babe.
Morning, y'all.
Yes. We are headed to our first event of the Market Blitz, and woof, we were dragging a little bit this morning. This event starts at 8 o'clock, so it's really early. And so we had to get up a little extra early than what we're even used to, but we made it, and now we are headed out the door, and we'll check back in with you here in a little bit. All right, here's the setup.
You look like you're
Got my new, some fancy displays. Still just a little bit of my Brave Diamonds payment sign. Got a few new little displays. This cube shell. Here we go. Alright, I'm leaving the bottom shelf empty because I don't want anything to fall down. And that's it. Okay. Well, we already had 2 sales, 3 items. So I made back my table fee. It really was a pretty good one. And hoping for a good day. It's early still. It's 8:47. The event technically started at 8, but that's kind of early. I don't expect to see many people here till a little bit later. But yeah, it's been good so far. And guess what? We forgot the banner. So Fred's probably going to go ahead and get that too while he's out, so we can hang it up. But yeah, it's supposed to be a really nice day. Cappuccino? You're not going to give me another cheesesteak sandwich? Say hi, babe.
Here we go.
Let's make it. Oh, this is nice and warm. I got my layers on. I ended up deciding not to put out the claw machine after all that. Not at this event, but we'll see. I might change my mind later. I brought it with me. I got all the stuff with it, so we'll see. But we don't have all the plushies out. It's getting to the point where I have more inventory than I have.
What they got over there? Skin? Is that skins?
They got some cracklins.
Is that cracklins?
Says, yeah, pork skins and popcorn. I say, popping for Jesus. I love it.
You might have to get some of that post. Jesus didn't like pork. He's all against
He's not.
pork.
He came to abolish all that.
What is that?
Listen, that's under the old law.
It's a new law now?
Yeah, it is. Hi there. Trying to rush that boy by. Don't look, don't look, don't look. I know how that is. In a minute, I'm gonna start crocheting something. Might make just some little octos to throw in my bin there. How you doing? Hi, how
y'all
you
doing?
Now put that one back up there. Now.
Yeah.
The bottom.
It's all right. She got it up there. It's good.
Were y'all at the park at Halloween?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
No, ma'am.
Somebody had these like this
Yeah.
at the park. You got a duck.
Oh, she got a duck? Yes.
Yeah.
I love those ducks. They're fun to make.
Where's your phone?
That is delicious. I'm finna go check out the competition and see what they get.
Okay. Good idea.
I'm gonna go tell them they need to pack up.
I don't think they're selling plushies, but they're selling something for kids. Something colorful over there.
Just hold it. Tap it. There. It's
Thought somebody else was selling plushies too.
Hold it down. Look out. There you go.
You got it?
So they send your mama a picture, tell her come up here and get it?
Ow.
You can tell her that.
And I'm broke.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
All right, you hold that. You can need it.
Had a couple more sales. That was very good. One kid wanted the deer, and then the grandmother was just about to get it and then talked him out of it. That's okay. I was like, oh, darn. But they did end up getting a few other things. And I had one of the things in there priced wrong. It said $15 on the tag. It was one of the pint-sized cats, the little Siamese that I did. And it's $15 on the tag and $20 in the system. I don't know why I put 15 on it. So I had to sell it for 15. Well. But then I didn't realize it until I was checking her out, and then that took a little bit of time. But... Y'all say hi.
Hi. Hi, Riley.
All right, we are on the way back home. It started to get pretty warm out there, so.
Hotter than fish grease.
Hotter than what?
Fish grease.
It's crab grease.
Crab grease. I don't want, well, whew, I am exhausted, you guys. So tired. We have been up since like 5 o'clock this morning. So we are ready to go home. I want to check and see if I can give you guys the results now. Let me see. It was okay considering how slow it was. It was pretty slow, but we still did decent. And this was their first event, so I'm sure that, you know, as they do more and more, it'll get busier and busier. Okay, so these are the things that sold. All right. I got 2 of the Chappy Cappies. That was an April from Cozy Buckeye Pattern. Those were $15 each because I made smaller ones.
Stop.
So that was a $30 sale. That was my first sale in the morning. That was at $8.39. Then I sold a little chubby pig. That is the one Green Frog Crochets pattern, and that was $20. Then I had a sale where I sold a loaf piggy, an itty demogorgon, and a pint-sized cat that Stacy makes. That sale was $48. Then I sold, had another good sale, a chubby otter, again another Green Frog pattern. This is from her baby animals, or chubby baby animals. She got a chubby otter for $20. A Max the Market Kitty, again April's pattern from Cozy Buckeye, $15 for that one. Mushroom Poppet Keychain, I just finished those last night, so yeah, I sold one already. That one's for $10. She got a rubber duck for $12 and a miscellaneous small plushie, I don't remember which one, for $5. One of my $5 items. I'm trying to think which one she got, but I really don't remember. Maybe a shark. Okay, so then one of the organizers came and he said, I don't know if it was your channel, but when he had actually put a video of my booth on Facebook, he did for all the vendors. But somebody said, one of his family members said, I need a spider. So he comes over looking at me. He goes, do you have spiders? I need a spider. And I'm like, why, yes, I do. I have 3 right here. And he's like, oh, awesome. Okay. So then he got one. So that was good. That one sold for $12. All right. Then I had a lady pull up in her car, look, and then she got out. She said, I need that dragon. She was talking about the Darth the Dragon, Splutter pattern from Snuggle Beats Crochet. So she got that for $40, no questions asked. Okay. And then I did just a regular medium-sized turtle. Another lady wanted one to sit on her dashboard, so she got that for $20. Another lady, that was a vendor that got the turtle. She was my neighbor. She's a real sweet lady. She had amazing resin art. And then another vendor who had they were selling sourdough bread, and they actually sold out. So they left early. She got one of the Marshy bunnies, the little multicolored one that I just finished. That's again an April Cozy Buckeye pattern. So April's patterns, y'all, they doing good. Now I think I could raise the price a little bit on some of them, but you know, some of them I kind of made them out of thinner yarn, and that to me does make a difference because price-wise, because of the cost of materials. I usually have more of that yarn, if that makes any sense. I can get more projects out of that. I hope that makes sense. Okay. And then a nice lady came with her daughter, and they got the Donut Cat, which I think is Plushy Co pattern, and a Pokemon Pikachu, which is a Beckmade Studios. That's one that I just finished this week, so I gotta make another one. And then one girl had wanted the Donut Cat, but she had to check with her mom. But by the time she came back, of course, I'd sold it, so she ended up getting the Bread Loaf Cat. I don't know if that is a Plushy Co pattern. I don't know if you guys remember when I was joking, I said this is a loaf cat. A loaf cat. It is a bread loaf cat. Very cute pattern. I don't know when I'm going to get around to making that again, but it was very cute. It's a conversation starter. All right, and that was $18. Did I tell you the other sale was $43 for the donut cat and the Pikachu? I had the donut cat at $28 and the Pikachu was $15. All right, then one lady came and she was looking for bees, and I don't have any bees right now, which I need to remedy that. She wanted the yellow and black bee. I do have a couple of keychains of bees, but they're the pink and red ones from Valentine's. So, but she ended up getting a little bitty chick, and that was $5. And then at the last minute, now I had not taken this item out, but there was the lady that came and got the otter and the max and the bigger order. She came back and she was looking around. I think she just really wanted to get some more stuff. And she said, you know, do you have anything else? And I said, yeah, I have some things that I never even put out because, you know, I just didn't have enough room. So I just started pulling stuff out, and I showed her the Buddy the Elf, which was a Christmas thing that I decided not to put it out since it was Christmas themed, and I didn't think I needed to. I had enough stuff out, but she saw it and she loved it, so she got that for $20, and that was my last sale of the day.
That's awesome.
So all together, let's see if we can go back to where I was. Okay. So it says here that my gross sales, this is what I don't understand. The net total is less than the gross sales. Oh, because some of it, okay, so some of these, I tried to log everything, all the payments in here, but I got, some people paid on Cash App and some people paid on Venmo. But I still tried to log it on here. So maybe that's why it's kind of not showing everything exactly. But it says I had gross sales of $305.56, but I collected $330. $131 in cash, $126 in card, so just a little bit more cash, but pretty down. And then $73 in the other forms of payment. Okay.
I'm proud of you.
Net total, thank you. Net total after fees was $325.98. That does not count any fees from Venmo or Cash App, but anyway, so just take a couple dollars off for those fees, and that's what we made. So overall, not a bad day at all. And we've got another market this weekend coming up at the Barnhart's Feed. What's it called? Barnhart's Feed. Anyways, it's a feed store, but it's a big one. And they're gonna have livestock for sale. They're gonna have, it's called the Chicken Swap. But they have a corn pit where kids can go play. They have a lot of fun stuff. They have a tractor ride or hay ride, something like that. They have some horses. They have all kind of fun stuff. And they have chicks and ducks and all the things. So we're gonna go, and hopefully, I went to that event last year just as a, just as a participant, not as a vendor, but just for fun, and it was a great time. So we're gonna try it next time as a vendor, and looking forward to that. But I need to make some more chickens. So I think this week I'm mostly gonna be working on the chickens and a few more farm kind of animals. But I don't want to go too crazy because I still have quite a bit of stock. So that's a good thing, is that we had good sales, but we still have a lot of inventory, and I don't feel like I have to make that many things besides chickens. Which, again, I have some, but I just want to make more since this is kind of a chicken themed day. But anyways, y'all, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now. Love you. Oh, forgot to say, as always, be sweet and God bless. Bye-bye.